How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Whiskier. We are here with a blind. We got 3 glasses in front of me. The only hint I was given, they're all 3 different distilleries. I have no clue what's inside of these glasses. Super excited for that. If you like these kinds of videos, go ahead, subscribe to the Patreon. I talked about it in the last video, but here's the thing. What the Patreon does is I'm gonna have exclusive content there where we're gonna post some blinds like this. We're gonna go live, do exclusive giveaways, things like that. And in the end, I just wanna let you know your money is gonna be well spent. It's $5 a month. That's what I started us out on. And that's gonna help me support more local stores. We have barrel picks that we're also in the works of right now. So nothing set in stone yet, but when we get those barrel picks, you're gonna be the first people to get it over there on Patreon. So go ahead and check us out. Patreon.com/Whiskier. Also check out the Instagram, Whiskier, same name as here, YouTube, Patreon, all that good stuff. So we got some pours today. I am super excited and we'll just jump right into it. I love blinds. This is so great. This smells so good. This smells absolutely amazing. I want to smell them all first before I do. That's what I'm gonna do. This smells fantastical. Oh my God, this does too. We got proof here, huh? We have proof. I know we do. I could tell right off the smell. It's not because of ethanol, but I swear to you guys, you just get so much more flavor, scents whenever you're getting into these higher proof whiskeys. This smells great too. On the nose, I prefer that. This looks like one of the lightest in colors. You know what's so weird? I catch, on this nose, I catch like an oak, vanilla, and a honey mustard. That's super weird. I don't know why I'm getting that right now, but that's what I'm catching. Smells great. Spit a little bit here. All right, now we're gonna get into our taste. This is my favorite on the nose for sure. Whoa. Wow, that's really good. You know, reminds me of like, it's definitely, I wanna say it's a barrel proof. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that. That's my guess. That's just what I'm thinking because it hits you on the palate right away, goes away into like the sweet tart, but take out the tart. Not just sweet, but those flavors that you get from the candy as a sweet tart. The blue one, the red one, you know what I'm talking about. I hope you know what I'm talking about. That tastes awesome. It's like a candy. I really like this. Not to say I've never had anything from this lineup. I don't know what this is, but my goodness, this is good. I want a bottle of this, whatever it is. Wow. I really like that pour. That's good. That's really good. On to number 2. Spilled a little more. A little bit of a funk on this. Not too strong on a funk. It's not like a wild turkey funk or anything that you get. It's very faint, but it's definitely vanilla, caramel. It's really good, like a quintessential bourbon, you know? I think I know what this is. Can I guess? I'm gonna guess. You know what? I don't wanna say Knob Creek 12 in general, because I just bought a Knob Creek 12 and it reminds me a lot of that, but I do think this might be a Knob Creek or a Heaven Hill distillery type thing going on here. That's what it reminds me of a lot. I'm still trying to get into the knobs. I don't know, there's just something about them that I'm not the biggest fan of. This smells great too. This smells like a, definitely fruit forward, like an apple, a green apple, like a fresh cut green apple. This smells really good. Not as ethanol forward as these two. That took me by surprise. This has to be a rye, a burr rye, or a high rye mash bill. That tastes like it, and this is awesome, whatever this is. I know that face at first might have, it definitely caught me off guard compared to what these two are. That's why I'm guessing it has to have some high rye in this, because coming from these two to this, it's like, whoa, this is night and day. This is really good though. I really do like this. Dang, that reminds me of like a Redwood Empire. That's what I've been drinking lately, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's really good. All right, so in order, this is glass 1, 2, 3. However, I rank this number 1 as my favorite, this number 2, this number 3. And you know, the great thing about blinds is you never know what you're drinking. Some people are really great at guessing, but also some people have been in the bourbon and whiskey game way longer than I have. So they have those guesses on hand. But I don't care if I look dumb, okay? I'm new to this and I'm gonna take guesses because it's all about learning. You should be doing this stuff too. Try to learn, try to experience these things. Find out the distillers you like. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess all 3 of these. I have no idea what they are, you do. I think this is either an Elijah Craig barrel proof or a Stag Junior to be sure. This, only because I recently bought a Knob Creek. I bought a Knob Creek 12. I'm not gonna say that this is specifically a Knob Creek 12, but that would be my guess, or one of the Knob Creek single barrels. There's just something about them that I'm still trying to get into. And I'd say the Knob Creek 12, I'll reach for it maybe once a week. Compared to the rest of the bourbons that I really like, I reach for it way more often. The knob just doesn't hit me like I thought it was gonna. Not disappointed in it. It's really great, but you know, I'm still trying to get into that. This is very unique. Reminds me a lot. I've only had 1 bottle of it, a Redwood Empire. I believe it was the Monarch. But again, this tastes a little higher proof than the Monarch. I definitely taste the rye forward. That's my guess, is this has to be a rye forward. And the thing that's coming to mind is Redwood Empire lineup. So what do we got?
All right, so
Third place. Here it is, this one here. It's an Elijah Craig. Wow. Heaven Hill Distillery, I get the nuttiness. Holy crap. You have a horrible bottle then. Cause there's no way. This is insane to me. A lot of people are gonna watch this and be stunned because I did a C923 review and I still, to this day, I had it next to a Stag 22 Alpha and this beat it the other day. I didn't film it or anything, but wow, that's insane to me. It doesn't even smell like it, you know? That's what's so crazy. They might have put C instead of B on this, you know, for you. Nah, just kidding. It is what it is. That's a blind. That's the great thing about it. Does not taste. Now I still taste Knob Creek. It's so strange, even though when I'm looking at this bottle, but yeah, not mad about it. So we gotten sick. That is insane. That's really crazy to me. Oh, this is your, okay. This is dope. Dude, this is cool. So this is Canadian whiskey, right? Yep. Canadian whiskey called Found North. It's aged for 18 years. And I think that's where I'm getting some of that honey mustard notes that I said. It's very unique. I've never had anything like, the closest thing I've had is a Monarch, a Redwood Empire Monarch. So maybe I need to find a Monarch cask stream because I've never seen this bottle before. Yeah, this is really cool. This is really unique. Canadian whiskey, it's a beautiful bottle, the wine glass shape. That's awesome, yeah. Number 1, please tell me I'm right on this. It's gotta be a Stag. It is a Stag, okay, good. Stag, to me, it's one of my favorites of all time. And this is 23 Alpha. In my cabinet, I have a 22 Alpha, and it is fantastic. This 23 Alpha, that's really good. I haven't tried this yet, and I haven't heard many people talk about the 23. Seems like the 22 is kind of outshining it. But this is insanely good. I got those sweet tart notes, but in such a good way. This is so good. Look, guys, go to your, these are everywhere. Go to CVS, go to your local gas station, go to Walmart. These just sit on the shelves and collect dust. You thought, right? That's a complete joke. But if you ever find a Stag and it's at MSRP, buy it. Personally, I don't like to dive into secondary prices that much, but this is one that I hold near and dear to my heart. I would pay close to secondary prices if they were like, hey, you're never gonna find a Stag again unless you pay that price. It just is so good. It hits the spot every single time. This surprised the hell out of me, okay? C923 is one of my best bourbons of the year. In this blind, it is not doing it for me though. And that is what is crazy. Your palates are ever changing. Okay, your adjustments to whiskey, what you're thinking, your brain works in mysterious ways. Next week, I can go back to this, do the same exact blind, and this would probably pull first. You really just never know. So keep performing blinds Do those sorts of things so you can discover and find out more things about your palate and what you really like. Don't just get used to one thing and stick to that, okay? Try to learn more about bourbons because there's great products on the shelves at your local stores. That's what we're all about here. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching Whiskey. Like always, I really do appreciate it. And if you enjoy these blinds, please, like this video, comment on what you think I would have chosen as my number one, or are you surprised by this at all? Don't forget, Patreon, we're gonna post way more blinds on there. Predominantly over there, we're gonna do live streams, giveaways. We have Whiskier shirts coming out. And I will say this, the first order is gonna be pretty exclusive. I didn't order that many because I also didn't expect the page to be growing as much as it has, but I'm super excited for that. We're gonna order as much stuff as we can for y'all, as much as y'all would like. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, check us out on Instagram as well. We'll see you next time.